It's always a fun few days as we approach the end of the transfer window, but you seem very settled yourself out in Houston now. But in terms of your experience of playing at Celtic, just how important do you think that first meeting against Rangers is in terms of setting a tone?
No, it's massive. I remember in 2016 when we had lost to earlier that year we had lost to Rangers in the Scottish Cup semi-finals, and then they they came up to the Premiership and we played them at home, and where I just remember that game 5-1 that just set us up for that kind of incredible season. So I'm not saying that's gonna happen again, but I just know how important it is to get that first win at home, and hopefully that can.
And where do those games still rank with you in terms of experience and where you've gone on elsewhere?
Nah, it's one of my top three memories and games all time, 100%. There's no doubt. My son is getting that much older now. He's 8 years, so I can kind of explain him now what it is about, and he kind of knows because he follows kind of football very closely. He gets to know, and we talked about 67 the other day, that he has had Celtic ever won Champions League, and I said they actually had, and told him about that 67th minute at Celtic Park when all the lights comes on from the fans. So it's always great to have these memories that you have actually been participated in those huge games.
Have you been on YouTube? Have you showed them some of your highlights?
No doubt, I have showed him my goal against Rangers and the big games. I have this video that Brendan Rodgers made for us up to the game, after the game that we won 5-1. Is kind of very emotional video that was shown to us, to the players, and that's a memory that I hold dear. And you can always kind of scroll back in time and watch those highlights.
Brendan, of course, is very seasoned when it comes to this fixture. Do you think that's important ahead of a game of this magnitude, that you've got a manager who's knows the landscape very well, but has also been hugely successful against Rangers in both times that he's spent at Celtic?
I think it makes it easier, and it makes some kind of a confidence surrounding the team, that they know that they look to the manager and he's there and has done it many times. So I think that helps a lot. But just the fact that it's old firm, and I think in that sense, people are very, very excited, but they also have their own life. You actually really don't know what's going to happen. The game can evolve. It doesn't matter who kind of is the favorite. That game itself is kind of a new game, no matter what. So it makes a difference, of course, to have Brendan Rodgers on the side.
And of course, it's 60,000 Celtic fans inside Celtic Park on Sunday. It makes for a very intimidating environment. Does it make it difficult for you to see beyond Celtic? I know what you're saying about the game's been fairly unpredictable, but I think that it is quite a significant positive when you're playing in front of your own support in a fixture such as this.
It's a key component to winning games. That's the fans, and at Celtic Park on a sunny day, hopefully they can do that, and that kind of push that they give you, and the support that makes such a difference in these games. And when the game goes up and down in kind of momentum, that's the fans as a momentum shift. They can help out in getting those kind of 3 points.
Is there anyone that you would identify as being key players for either side?
No, I really hope that my fellow Dane Kasper Schmeichel will put up a display that is up there with the best. I think they'll need a good defense, a solid defense. But of course, as a Dane, I hope Kasper will get that man of the match performance.